right here. You don't want to slow your team's momentum, so just go ahead and find another way to get to the basket.
Looking to go to 12 and 1.
The basket.
Looking to go to 12 and 1. Rose with a comeback and a win would clinch the 2 seed. Reese.
My goodness, Angel Reese did things last night I'm not sure we've ever seen on a basketball court. One of these clips that somebody grabbed, I was like, is this real?
Picture this, Angel Reese, known for her fiery style, just took things to a whole new level. During a heated, unrivaled game, the intensity reached a boiling point, and Napheesa Collier let her have it. After Reese's relentless trash talk and some controversial plays, Collier made her frustration clear in a post-game exchange that had the entire arena buzzing. This wasn't just a heated exchange, this was personal, but that's only scratching the surface.
This was such a feisty game. Angel Reese and Napheesa going at it, Angel Reese and Shakira going at it. I mean, it was jaw-popping, jaw-dropping, fouling, bodies flying everywhere. It was crazy work.
It started with tension brewing from the jump. The Lunar Owls and Rose BC had plenty of history, and both teams came out swinging. Bodies hit the floor, fouls piled up, and the energy in the arena was electric. Angel Reese was talking trash after every bucket, while Napheesa Collier quietly went to work. But by the end of the game, Collier couldn't hold back any longer.
Right. Now, honestly, if I could give my opinion about it, Angel Reese was giving Shakira that work, fam. I mean, the way she was getting buckets over Shakira couldn't do anything with her. Could not do anything with her.
Reese was locked in against Shakira Austin, driving past her on key plays and scoring efficiently. While Austin had her moments defensively, Reese's aggressive style kept the pressure on. After every bucket, Reese let her know about it, clapping, barking, and throwing shade like never before. But when Napheesa Collier stepped in, it was a different story.
Made that statement to the entire league that we are the league, we set the tone. I think the other players have heard it.
Look at this, look at this. Somebody got it right here. Boom! What kind of trip up? I watched this like 10 times and one thump.
Collier didn't just challenge Reese defensively, she shut her down when it mattered most. Every time Reese tried to go to work against Collier, she found her shot blocked or altered. Frustration was building, and you could see it all over Reese's face. But instead of backing down, Reese dialed up her trash talk even more.
Every time Feet was guarding her, she was getting those blocks, man, making it tough for her to make those shots. But when it came to Shakira, yeah, she was scoring all over Shakira, dog.
Things escalated when Reese, driving hard to the basket, collided with Collier in a tense moment that left both players heated. Collier, furious, didn't just shake it off. She responded with some words on the court. The stare down was intense, and Collier didn't hesitate to get in Reese's face. Tensions were boiling over, and you could feel the game teetering on chaos.
Angel Reese was talking that talk. Every time she scored, every time she got a steal, a block, she was talking that talk, man.
But here's where things get even spicier. After the final buzzer, Napheesa Collier didn't hold back. As Reese walked off the court, Collier had some sharp words in her direction, reportedly frustrated with Reese's ongoing antics throughout the game. Witnesses say Reese tried to ignore it, but Collier made her frustration clear.
So here we are right here. She's going to go in, and then after she hits it, she's going to bark her head off at Angel Reese.
8 to shoot, Tiggins Smith matched up by Gray.
Right there, game winner. Look at her. She's talking mad shit. Mad shit towards Angel Reese.
And if you think that was the end of the drama, think again. While Alicia Gray had been frustrated during the game, there's no confirmed evidence that she directly confronted Reese afterward. Instead, Collier's comments stole the spotlight, and fans were buzzing about the post-game intensity.
Everybody on here talking about it, though. You know, if hands started being thrown at this game, I would not be surprised. Everyone is so mad. Before y'all twist and turn the Twitter banner, Angel fans are not mad. We're just entertained. We love ass talking.
But this wasn't just about one game. Reese's attitude throughout the season has been making waves. She's known for her fierce confidence, but some fans believe her antics are crossing the line. From trash talk to aggressive play, Reese's fiery personality has made her one of the most polarizing figures in the NBA's rising Unrivaled league.
They've gone back and forth a little bit, Collier and Reese, throughout the game. And of course, the Rose BC was the only team to beat Collier's Owls this season. That was the game that Reese did the hootie hoo afterwards. And like I said, back and forth in this one. But I think basketball fans are going to be thrilled to see that fight on display. Obviously, two big WNBA stars, and to see them really care about the outcome of the game.
Napheesa Collier, on the other hand, had been quietly dominating all season. After a heartbreaking loss in the WNBA Finals, Collier returned to Unrivaled with a mission to win and to prove her doubters wrong. And this showdown with Reese was her statement game. She wasn't just fired up, she was on a mission.
I mean, I felt a lot of anger. I've not been, quiet about like how I felt about the finals. So I was riding on anger for a really long time. And it's still something that like I used to motivate myself even now. I mean, I feel like it has pushed me to be honestly a better player, because in the way that I play, I feel like I never want to be in that situation again where I'm having to complain about the refs, which everyone is saying, I want it to be where we're winning by so much it doesn't matter what the refs are calling.
Collier's game winner wasn't just about points. It was a reminder of her focus. Collier had been playing with an edge all season, and she even admitted in an interview that her frustration from past defeats was still driving her today. That anger, it's been fueling her success ever since.
So what is it that you're doing with this anger, and how long are you stewing in it?
I think it's changed my mentality, honestly. It's made me more mentally strong. And so during the games, I feel like sometimes I would like coast a little bit, where you have, quarters or a couple of minutes where you're like, you don't need to be involved. And, you're just kind of like LeBron at the end of the game, like swinging the ball, stuff like that. Now I just feel super locked in. Like I want to make sure that I'm contributing to the team. It doesn't even have to be scoring, but like I need to be going out there and I need to be playing great defense. I need to be getting rebounds, whatever it is, where I'm locked in. And I would just say it just gave me an edge to when I play.
And speaking of motivation, Collier's response to Reese wasn't just random. Sources say Collier had grown fed up with Reese's constant jawing throughout the game. After enduring 4 quarters of Reese's nonstop chatter, Collier snapped. The result, a cold-blooded game winner and some unforgettable words for Reese.
But you can see it carrying over. Not necessarily the anger toward Angel Reese or whatever you want to call that in that moment, but that competitive spirit from Napheesa Collier, where she's like, I'm going to show y'all, right? And she's done that in Unrivaled. She's been the best player in Unrivaled. She won the one-on-one tournament in Unrivaled. So she has the bragging rights to say, this is my league.
But the drama didn't end on the court. Social media exploded after the game. Fans debated whether Reese's antics were just competitive fire or if she'd finally gone too far. Meanwhile, Collier supporters celebrated her standing up for herself. Fee showed her who's boss. One fan tweeted, Reese talks big, but Fee finished it.
What slick ass Fee say to Angel? Let's just skip the playoffs and let the Owls and Roses play a 3-game series. Might as well. Man, Angel still outperformed Fee, by the way. All the big talk and barely contributed to your team win. Fee still my GOAT.
Angel Reese's performance wasn't terrible. She finished with 17 points and 10 rebounds. But it wasn't enough to overshadow her 7 turnovers and the costly mistakes that handed the game to Collier's squad. Meanwhile, Collier's efficient performance, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and a game winner, proved she could dominate without the drama.
Things keep going the way they're going. Collier's going to have to figure out how to divvy that up too, because she shared her winnings with the one-on-one tournament with the training staff and everything. And right now, the Lunar Owls look like the dominant team. Angel Reese, by the way, played well again in that game. She's had a nice string of performances, so I want to give her credit for that.
Even Napheesa Collier's calm demeanor after the game caught attention. While Reese was visibly frustrated, Collier coolly addressed the media. It's just basketball, she said with a smile. But those who watched the game knew the truth. Collier's frustration had boiled over, and she let Reese know exactly how she felt.
The last time these two teams played, Angel Reese, walks off the court doing the other team's celebration in front of them, taunting them. And everyone was like, oh, people just hate Angel when they do it back. And I'm like, no, this is what happens. And this is sports. This is good. This is good.
Even sports analysts weighed in, calling the game one of the season's most intense matchups in Unrivaled so far. Some praised Collier's ability to lead by example, while others felt Reese's trash talk is simply part of her competitive edge.
The only game in Unrivaled that matters. We saw the only 2 teams that are actually trying face off against each other in the Lunar Owls and the Rose. They're the only team that are trying. But all I'm going to say is this was a kind of mental game because of the way that it ended.
As for Angel Reese, this heated showdown is unlikely to be the last time her aggressive style sparks controversy. Some fans love her fire, others believe she's taking things too far.
And also, let's not forget, during the game, Angel Reese clocked her in the face with an elbow. Like, Angel literally clocks Napheesa Collier in the face with an elbow. A couple of well, how many possessions is this before this? Like, rips through, gets her in the face with an elbow. Like,
one thing's for sure, this rivalry isn't over yet. With Reese and Collier both driving attention to Unrivaled, fans are eager to see what happens when these two meet again. The battle for unrivaled dominance is heating up fast. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more WNBA drama, insights, and updates.